Good morning, everyone. Oh, that's great here. How y'all doing? Alright, so I'm in the little basement area. My son in the room, he was like, you gonna go downstairs and do your videos? I guess that's where I'm at. So, my title is Love and Power. Before I get into that, I want to bring up something, because I don't want to sound like I'm a stalker or something, because that ain't my thing. Alright, so I want to say this to clarify some things. I know yesterday I did a video, I was talking about how my energy can go into like people's phones and databases and stuff like that. It's not that I'm invading privacy of people that are doing right or whatever. What's going on is, in order for me to get all these corrupt things taken care of, my energy goes through to try to figure things out. The stuff that y'all scared to say, I'm trying to pull that energy out so we can get this truth out. Because I know that we are all at a part in our lives where it's like, man, I'm tired of living the same old day over and over again. I'm tired of this dumbness. I'm tired of this craziness. I'm tired of being mad. I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of being depressed. I'm tired of this intermittent happiness, meaning like, oh, I'm happy for a couple of hours and then something gotta keep happening. Every time I turn around, the government doing this, the community doing this, family doing this, loved ones doing this. It's a lot. So right now I'm right now, basically I'm getting as much information as possible. So to get a little bit more understanding with me is this. One thing, again, I'm always truthful. I'm always honest. I can tell y'all about me for years and you still want to know about me because I'm always in the future. So I'm always going to be evolving. I guess that's the word. So I'm going to end up even receiving more information, more knowledge, future-wise or past-wise or whatever. So this is the thing you got to understand. Yes, I said need. I don't like to drop the need word, but you need. My reality don't know everything, but it does know everything. That makes sense. It knows what it need to know when it need to know it. Okay? My gifts and abilities go in and out, but that's because I do that because I like to stay normal as possible. When it comes to situations in life, like karma, when it comes to karma, so when you go through situations in your life and you see somebody do something to you, you like, man, I want to see them go through their karma. A lot of times you're not going to see it. So the same way like I'm looking at you right now, it looked like everything's fine. Now, in my point right now, I'm perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong with me. But I can walk around looking like this, but being attacked on the inside and you won't know it. So it's no different than family. Like my mother, a second ago, I had played a couple of videos of tarot card readers that I listened to that's talking about my life. Even though her reality looks like this, like nothing's wrong. Oh, I felt her spirit. Her spirit is scared as I don't know what. But like this, after all of that, she had to wait a little bit to make it not look so obvious, and she got up and left the house. Yeah, because her spirit can feel it, but her reality is not going to always reflect it. So I need y'all to understand, just because y'all see people walking around or they still in the camera light and they're doing this and doing that, it look like everything fine, but it's not. Like my mother, she goes to sleep with a light on at night, just to let you know that. Before, she wasn't doing that. Okay, when I was in my little trance or whatever, she'll turn her light off at night. Now, once in a while, she'll go to sleep with it on because she fell asleep reading. No, she has to sleep with a night light on. Okay, bright light, like a light, not no dim light. Her room is lit up every night when she go to sleep. So that's how I know her spirit knows what's going on because it's scared of being in the dark. Okay. So I want y'all to understand that when it comes to people going through stuff, just because you can't see it don't mean they ain't going through anything. Okay. So when you see people always happy all the time, don't mean that they living a happy life. They just putting a friend on because they don't want you to know what's going on the inside. All right. That's not all the time, but sometimes. Now, when it comes to me and it comes to stuff that goes on, so I want to acknowledge something. I kind of didn't want to, but I want to. Reason why I said I don't want to, because it sounds like if I'm being a stalker, and that's not the case. So I have to let y'all know this. Yes, I do bring up Ye a lot in my videos, right? And on his end, he has 4 kids. We're going to just say it based off of him and Kim. He has 4 kids in reality, okay? However, when I do talk, I talk about how North is the only one that I do, in my reality, spend time through the spirit. She chimes into my son, okay? She has chimed through my daughter before, and I think my oldest at least once or twice. Yeah, she has. Even though in the reality, my son is my son, but I could tell when somebody else is within him, and I could tell when he's talking to someone else, when it's just me and him in the room, okay? And I know it's her, okay? Sometimes it's her, and I'm going to call it out. Sometimes it's Ye, okay? It's Ye's younger self, because his younger self, he's gifted. So his younger self sometimes chimes in to my son, and it's like that. When it comes to the other 3 kids, I have never had like an actual conversation with them in reality. Now, spiritual wise, same way them 2 can chime in on my end, I can chime in on their end. Now, this is the thing. Even though my spirit chimes in on their end, I haven't connected fully yet to remember what I have done or what not done. When there are videos going on, like when there is like a, how can I say, when y'all have the cameras on him and the kids, I can tell when I'm channeled into his spirit and with the kids. Okay, like when he was at the 7-Eleven, the last picture when he was at the 7-Eleven with the kids, y'all saw him, but that was my spirit with them. Okay, he would chime my spirit in. But the thing about it, until I get to this next point, then I can be able to see all the points of where I was actually at. But for me, I can tell when my spirit is, when he pulls my spirit out and with them. There's times when y'all seen Kim with the kids and she all like playful with them and she ain't paying attention to the camera. That's me, okay? That's me. Kim is not like that when the camera, she's only like that when the camera's around. And I know y'all like, why are you hating on her? I ain't got nothing to hate on, child. It ain't worth it. Hold on. I think doorbell. Give me a second. Yeah, y'all give me a second. I don't know how to pause this thing. It is what it is.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Alright, back. So, it's not that I'm hating. It ain't trying like I'm invading, okay? We all on a mission here in this world, one way or another, okay? She chimes in a lot of y'all spirits if you didn't know. So, what I'm trying to say is this. When it comes to the kids, excuse me. Wait a second. Alright. I had some coffee. It was stuck in my throat. When it comes to the kids, and their reality, like their birthdays and all of that, I don't know none of that, okay? Because my reality feels weird to be, I'm not trying to stalk the kids. If I see a video pop up or something about them, I see it then. Other than that, when it comes to like their birthdays and all of that, I don't know none of that stuff, okay? My reality don't. My spirit does, but my spirit only tells me what it need to tell me when it need to tell me. Okay, I know it sounds weird, all right? No different than your spirit move around the world and you don't know what it's doing until you get notifications. Something say, hey, this is what's going on. So with that being said, I saw something pop up yesterday with Ye and Song. So his birthday was yesterday, and I just want to say happy belated birthday, okay? So I just want to put that out there. Because I know y'all probably like, why will you not know this and you know all of that? Everything is divine timing. Everything is given when it's need to be given. Everything is said when it need to be said. That's the thing about being authentic. When you authentic, you ain't got nothing to lie about. I have nothing to lie about. I'm going to be honest in my truths at all times. If y'all don't like it, it ain't going to hurt me. What you say? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. You said to lock the back door.
I said I'm going out. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Or you can go out the front door. I just lock it behind you.
Okay then. I won't be going long.
Okay. People trying to set things up. I ain't got time for the dumb mess. He came in, and he know me. When he comes in, he stays in. So apparently my mother left him a message, and now he's going back out to meet her somewhere. Oh well, let them do what they do best. Anyway, back to my message. So, I'm gonna always be authentic. And authentic is being honest. I have no need to lie to y'all. And I'm not here to pick up new friends. Now, if you being authentic, maybe we can communicate. But this is time to my message now. I just feel like this. Being authentic, something that people are afraid to do, is because people are scared that somebody gonna judge them. That's life. You're gonna get judged no matter what. Everybody gonna judge you. Shucks. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, somebody gonna judge you, because they are looking at life based off of what you do and off of what they do. They looking at you as, okay, a judge. A judge is a person that render a verdict to a conclusion of what is something that is positive or negative, or what is guilty or not guilty. That's the best way I can explain it. So everything you do in life, you're gonna judge. It ain't no different than when you go to a potluck and you pull that aluminum foil back and you look at that food and you judge to see who made this and what the heck is this? Is this gonna be good or not? Do I need this or not? Is it gonna mess up my stomach or not? Do I even want to try this or not? Do I want to do it because I know that's my friend, but I know she don't know how to cook? Each thing I just said was a judgment. Now it's up to you to render the verdict. Are you going to still eat it or not? That's life. Like, everything about me is on the line. And that's what allow you to be free. To be honest, for me, I have a lot of spiritual gifts. I'm able to do a lot of spiritual things. But there's a lot of things I don't know. I even express about my counting, my words, my vocabulary. I say it ain't the best, but it's a part of my test. It's a part of my anointing. It's a part of my mission. I can tell you all the things about the things in the world that most people can't talk about, but then I can't even put 2 and 2 together sometimes to make it 4. It's like that sometimes. It is what it is. I even express about my sexuality, that yes, I'm strictly dickly. I'm gonna call it what it is. However, I have moments where my brain jumps onto other things. I love, so I'm attracted to every single thing, but I know where my heart lies at. Because of who I am and because of my spirit, I am willing to be able to say, hey, I love everything. My love for Ye is for him. But if he was in any form of anybody else, I would have accepted the mission. That's how I feel. And that's me. That's how I feel. I ain't gonna lie, some days I be want to pop them upside head, but I ain't violent. I ain't gonna do it, But at the same time, it's like, that's how I feel. All right. When it comes to kids, the other day I told y'all that I had to have moments where I had to tussle my daughter. Excuse me, I ain't trying to flash y'all. Tussle my daughter because we was going through a lot of spells, but I didn't know it. I had to do what I had to do. No different with my oldest. I have had to spank my children before, whatever. Do I condone doing that? I avoid it if you can. But if you done every single step, it's like 10 steps you need to do. If you didn't do all of those steps, do those steps. If you done all those steps and they of age, okay, of age, I ain't talking about knocking some toddler upside their head or something. But if they of age and you done everything you could do and they still on dumb time, tear their behinds up. Don't abuse them. But there's a cushion back there where they sit on. Give them something to know that, guess what? When you sit down on this, you remember me. Okay? I'm old school too. It is what it is. Everything in the world can work depending on how you work it. But as long as you don't abuse it. That's the thing. People take certain things and abuse it. Like, shucks, my living situation. I'm living with someone else. You understand? I don't have, like, right now, I got $1 some change to my name right now. But guess what? My phone bill paid. I was able to buy groceries the other day for my son, and I was still able to put some money towards where I stay at. I did what I needed to do. I have no shame in my game. This right here, I bought it from the thrift store. It is what it is. I think it was like $2 some change. You understand me? Thank you for whoever wore it first, because you bought it, paid the real price, and I got it for, a pinch of it. I ain't afraid to say what I say. This chain right here, it looked like it's silver, but it's all these colors all into one. You wouldn't even know it. No different than the earrings, but I still wear it. You understand? All right? I ain't got no eyebrows really underneath these. Did I fool you? I know when you see one bigger than the other, you already got an idea. It is what it is. It's like, why do I have to hide my truth, myself, my identity? Along I love this, that's all that matter. And who love me, gonna love me. And who don't, bye. Bye. Along I'm not out here promoting hate and envy and greed and all of that, I'm gonna be myself. I'm not like this. I'm for everybody, but I'm not for everyone. And that's because of who I am. But at the same time, my reality ain't for everyone. I'm going to tell you that right now. There are going to be people that I'm going to be around. There's people I'm not. Not because of, like, oh, I'm looking down at you or whatever. Even if everybody in the world was on good time, I can't be around everybody at the same time anyway. You understand? I'm going to have layers. There's going to be the ones that's close underneath me that my ride or dies. Then you're going to have the naysayer, the ones that I communicate whenever I need to. Then you got the naysayer, the ones that when I see you, I'm, hey, how you doing? You good? That's good. All right. Then the naysayer, just, hey, and keep it pushing. It's like that in life. Does that mean that I'm going to be mean to people? No. Does that mean that I got to throw hate on people? No. I'm just being myself. Y'all get to see me through every emotion that I go through the emotion. I don't care y'all think I'm crazy or cool or whatever. If I decide to walk outside with a freaking mask on right now, but as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. I don't care, you might look at me weird. It ain't no different than when y'all walk outside with your booty cheeks out. I'm looking like, I don't need to see that. But it makes you happy. As long as you're authentic self and it makes you feel good and you're not doing it to impress others, you're doing it because it makes you happy. That's the thing. That's what true love is. When you acknowledge that I don't know everything, and because I don't know everything don't mean I'm stupid. I know what I need to know, but I'm going to chill every single day. I'm going to get up to try to learn something else. As long as it's in alignment and what I need to do for myself and my family to make us better. That's the thing. But the problem in this world, we try so hard to be something we not, create these falsified narratives, and wonder why people don't want to be with us or they can't stay with us, because when you pretend for so long, eventually you get tired. And when you get tired, people start seeing a little truths come out. And then they feel like, yo, this was fake. You falsify your application. You told me that you can cook, you can clean. You told me that, you was loving and you was nice. Now all of a sudden you are mean, you hateful, you don't clean up, you don't talk to me, you always hanging out. You say you wanted kids, but you leave the kids at the house. Or you always said that you wanted somebody that you can chill with, but you chilling at somebody else's house. So now you mad at me because I'm realizing you gave me a fake application. But then you what they're telling me to keep it real, keep it 100. How can I do something that you're not doing? And even if I am doing it, at the same time, why you can't give me the same respect and just be honest? Allow me to love you for the truth of you. If you gotta walk in it like for me, you see my hair. Y'all see how I get boy, I have my days, okay? If you can't love me at my worst, right? Then why would I even give you my best? Because I need you to love me through the good, bad, and the ugly. Because some days I might get all dolled up. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. This is just a basic level for me. I can actually do a lot better, okay? But this is just a basic level for me. So my thing is this. If you can't love me at this, then why the heck am I waste my time to give you that? So you tell me I'm going to give you the best of the best, and then you're going to still treat me like a basic level? You should be giving me the best all the time, even if the basic is what you see. Because as long as my authenticity of me being who I truly am shows, that's all that matters. So yeah, today I might have my hair in an afro. Tomorrow I might go and get some dreadlocks put in my head, or maybe get a press and curl or straight hair or something like that. whatever way I choose to present myself on the outside, along my I'm being authentic on the inside. Because when I'm authentic on the inside, then it's going to reflect my outside. You're going to get to see, okay, so this is how she feeling today. That's how she feeling today. That's how she feeling today. And be cool with it, because all of it is me. But if I'm sitting here walking around, and I walk around with suits all day, knowing I don't like suits like that, like, you know, yes and no, okay? But it's like, if I'm walking around like that, sitting up and being all this distinguished and proper and all of this, and where's my 10 forks, sir, and this and that, and I'm this, and give me a diploma hat, and I'm big, bad, and bougie, and all. And then this is what y'all see on the other side. You'll be like, why you playing for? Why are you sitting here trying to pretend? Because when you on the camera, you acting this way, all this proper and this and that. But then when the camera off, this is what we get. So who are you? What's the real truth? Who are you? Who we really talking to? How you gonna sit back and say you trying to change the world, but at the same time you pretend to be something you're not? How you gonna sit out here and tell other people how to be a good wife and a good husband, but then you cheating when the cameras is off? How you gonna sit back and say you a good leader and activist, but then you don't even like your own people when the camera's off? You understand? That's what we go through in this world. Everybody is out here putting a front on, trying to be something they not because they feel like that's what get votes. Freak the votes. How you gonna sit back and request votes from people when you done even voted for your goddamn self? Ain't that something? You got a ballot and you got all these people putting votes in for you, but you didn't even accept who you are. And then you get mad at them when they finally get to see the truth. Like, those truths start seeping out. You're like, why they don't like me? Y'all supposed to love me. Y'all supposed to like me. Well, Negro or Niglex, and I call everybody that. I don't care if y'all get mad or whatever. You didn't even like yourself. So you telling me you went out here, got all these clothes on, and this goes for anyone where you got these clothes on, or you went and got your body done, and you telling us to love you, but you didn't even love your original copy. You didn't even love all the freckles. You didn't love all the scars. You didn't love all the cuts. You didn't love none of that stuff. You went out here, put a whole new body together, and men and women do it. Put a whole new body together, telling us that you are the real when we see the fakeness. And then what you do is come out here, clown us because we look like this. You clowning us, but you're not even original copy. You didn't even love you. And now you want to sit there and laugh at me because I love all of this? Last time I checked, you look just like me. The only thing different is the money in your pocket. Because guess what? If everybody had money, everybody going to look different. Money does make a difference. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because best believe, I love my afro. But daggone it, if I had a dime, an extra dime, I probably would have had somebody curl this bad boy. Or I am ready for somebody to massage that daggone hands into my head. You gotta have healing hands. I don't do that mess where y'all break my hair out. I ain't got time for that. But I'm just saying, if I had the money like that, then guess what? One eyebrow want to be sticking up like the Rock saying, do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Like, I'm serious. Come on, y'all. Come on. But see, the thing about love is this. Love is so strong that it manipulates. That's where manipulation came from. Love. Manipulation is the definition of love. Because when you can control somebody to get somebody to love you, right? And they love you more than you love them. Oh, they know how to utilize it. They know how to get what they want. They know how to make you up to have sex with them. They know how to make you up to get money out of them. They know how to make you up to have threesomes and stuff like that. How many of you ladies up here know you didn't want to be with another female, but your dude said, come on, let's try it out. Let's do it. Because you love them so much, you didn't want them to walk away, so you accepted the other person into the room just to do it. But at the same time, that was your little kink fetish. But then you get mad because now the dude want to be with that person. You want to know why the dude want to be with that person? Because that person was real enough to acknowledge that, hey, I actually do like being with other people. You were scared to admit that you wanted to do it. And so guess what? He went to the real. No different than a vice versa, because, you know, some ladies get dudes that have doubles too. It's no different than when you're around these friends and stuff. And then you sit back and you dog somebody out. Somebody come in the crew and group, and then you dogging them out, trying to say all of this stuff, right? It's cool to dog the new chick out in the group when everybody together. But then that one day, when you gone because you got something to do or whatever, and you somehow you couldn't make it to the event, and they actually get to know that other person and realize, yo, you the fake in the group. That's what I'm saying. See, power can control people. And love can control people. Love can sit back and make people do things that you would never thought that they would do. That love will make a person kill somebody for you. You understand me? Love will go out here and make people snatch up bodies, rape bodies, all of that. Love can do a lot of things the way you look at it, because people look at it as power. But the problem about that power is fake source. It's a fake source. It's a facade. It's an illusion. It's a cover-up. It's a mask. See, you have to know the difference between love and manipulation and love and authenticity. There's a difference. See, when you love yourself the right way, you will exuberate, or you will illuminate a light to you. You illuminate an energy to you. It's a pheromone that comes in females and men, where everybody just attract to you. There is something about you that they can't understand, because it vibrates to them. It arouses them in ways to make them want to understand you. There's people will randomly speak to you out of nowhere that you never thought would speak to you. People would do nice things out of nowhere when you exuberate true love, authenticity. And y'all wondering why when y'all walk around this world, why y'all looking miserable, because you don't have love in your heart, because you don't love who you truly are. That's why. How many of y'all, we're going to go down the line with different things. How many of y'all are black that don't like the color of your blackness? Either you're dark and you wish you was light, or you were light and you wish you was dark. How many of y'all in the world don't like the texture of your hair? Your hair is straight and you want it to be curly, or your hair is curly and you want it to be straight. How many of y'all in the world, the way you're built, because of your family lineage, some of y'all built where you're big, heavier up top, or you're heavier at the bottom, and you want to be the opposite. Some of y'all are big boned type origin, or the way your body is formed, where your body, how can I say it, more stocky, but you wish you was skinny and all of that. How many of y'all was born with freckles or red hair, or, you know, hair like mine or whatever like that? How many of y'all was born with scars and birthmarks, or different blemishes where you have like spots or bumps on your face or your body? How many of y'all was born with disformities where they are blessings still, where your body looks a certain way, or there's certain parts of your body that's not like the norm? You understand? Guys, how many of y'all was born with a smaller weenie, and some of you got a bigger weenie? It is what it is. Ladies, say, how is y'all born with, you know, y'all areas kind of one way and the other way? You understand? It's a lot of things out here. A lot. Some women got one boob way bigger than the other boob. Some men got one arm bigger than the other arm. Some men are born short, wish they was tall. And there's some men and females that are tall, wish they was a little bit shorter. It's so many variations. How many of y'all wish that y'all could be honest about your gender? Meaning that you wish you can, you know, how can I say, you wish you can be honest and say, hey, I like to be with the same sex, or I like to be with the mixed sex. That's a half and half. That's why I call it a half and half. It is what it is. Or how many of y'all in y'all minds are feminine on the outside, but deep down you actually masculine, because you don't want people to know that you masculine? How many guys out here are masculine on the outside but super feminine on the inside, but you don't want the people to know about it? And you wonder why y'all walking around here like miserable, because you're not being honest. F what people think. I ain't telling you go promote it. I'm not saying Give me a second. I got it. Go back in the room, baby. I'll be out in there in a second. What you want, baby?
What do we have again?
Here, I'll give you this for right now. Take this.
Okay, I want peanut butter and apple.
I don't have any apples, but I got you with the...
I have some peanut butter.
Not right now. No, sir. You just ate. Take that. I know, right? Love you. You said what? Do the same what?
I feel the same.
Oh, you feel the same. Okay. I'll be in a second. Sorry about that. Where was that? But yeah, so the thing about it is, man, y'all have to realize that when you're not your authentic self, you're gonna always be in a level of lack. You're always gonna be in a position where you're not gonna be happy. Look, y'all gotta realize there are rules, and the rules is the one main rule is just love. When you love people the right, it's just love. You don't have none of the other rules have to apply because you love the right way. Not owning someone. That's the problem. Everybody want to own someone. Everybody want to have control of someone because you can't control yourself, so you want to control someone else. You can't control your own emotions, so you try to control somebody else's emotion. That's how y'all get off. And you wonder why you're not happy. You wonder why you're depressed. You wonder why you can't meet the right person because you're not walking in the door as your authentic self. That's why majority of the people in the world are depressed in their relationships they're in, friendships they're in. You on the phone, you're talking and stuff, but when y'all get off the phone, you be like, God, dog, what the heck am I doing? Why am I talking to this fool? Why I'm talking to her? Why I'm talking to him? Like, I'm tired of talking about the same thing. I'm tired of doing the same thing. I'm tired of going to the clubs. I'm tired of going to this pottery stuff. I'm tired of going to the church. I'm tired of going to the wine classes or these things. I am so tired. Like, I want to go do something different. But no, that's all they want to do is this. Well, guess what? Because you in the wrong clique. You in the wrong group. You in the wrong environment. Because you are going based off the mask that you're wearing, because you scared of someone get to see the flaws that you have, that they actually can be able to control you. But guess what? When you love you, you the only one that have control of your life. Guess what? Only reason why they are controlling you because you have a mask on. That's why. When you take the mask off and be yourself and be honest with yourself and be truthful with yourself, then you're going to attract like-minded people that's going to motivate you, that's going to make you feel better about yourself, that's going to make you feel like you can do anything in the world. And you wonder why every time you're around certain people, you feel like every time I got an idea, every time I try to do something, they tear me down. Because the mask is covering up the true identity of what you are. Because you're wearing a mask, you're around your enemies. 9 times out of 10, y'all, when y'all wear a mask, you are in the company of your enemies. You're in the company of the people that you don't like. The people that don't truly like you. And you wondering why every time you come up with ideas or you want to do great, you feel like, dang, like everything going good, but then something happened. Like I know I just told a girl about, my best friend. I told her about this girl that I'm about to, I've been liking and everything and stuff like that. And every time I talk about it, it's like everything cool. The next minute something going on. Because people be wishing bad for you. Because you are in the company of people you don't supposed to be in a company with. Like I said, I love everybody. I love everybody, spirit-wise. But my reality ain't for everybody. That's how people take advantage of you. That's how people put stuff on you because you in the wrong crowd. You in the wrong group, wrong setting. And so all of us can be authentic with ourselves. You got to be mindful of the company you keep. Then every time you turn around, you ain't got to worry about when you lift the aluminum foil up to see what's in the pan. You already know it's good. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.